Hey, what's going on, people? This is Chad. I'm going to go straight into presentation mode. Feel free to leave comments below if you have questions, and we'll definitely get to you. I just want to make sure that everything's working good here firsthand. Let me check the link. We'll be getting ready shortly. Make sure that this is running live.
Becca's coming on right now.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna post this in the group. If you guys could check it out and tell me if you see us or not.
Sure.
We have 0 viewers, so I'm guessing it means that people are on the page. They just
I can see you posted it.
What's up, Elizabeth? I can't hear you.
She's muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
love you.
Yes.
It's light. Right. Are we getting? Do we have people? Yes, we. Hey, what's up, people? Hey, thanks for coming on. Thanks for being patient with the TechNet challenges. Hey, if you guys can mute your Elizabeth, could you mute your thing? And we're about to be
Yes.
live in a second. I'm just gonna throw this link out here a couple more times. Carolina, can you hear me loud and clear? I know you're messaging me right here, so just let me know. Make sure it's cool. Okay, cool. What's up, Adam? Can you hear me okay? Let me know. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Let me post this around. All right. You shouldn't have to log into anything, guys. If you're um. All right. All right, sent out. All right, let's get started. Appreciate you guys' patience, and let's get on with the webinar. All right, gonna go to share screen right now. Definitely not what I was going for. All right, present. Oh wow, we are. Heck. This is what happens when you just get home and you're like, boom, I'm going to get on and do this webinar. So if you guys notice that you have on the page, there should be the PDF that you can actually download of this webinar, so that's a free gift. Enjoy that. Why should you listen to me? Who am I? Let's see, I've been in network marketing, direct sales, internet marketing for over 10 years now. I've done pretty much everything. I've knocked doors in the direct sales area. I've called thousands and thousands of leads. I've recruited over 1,000 people into my internet businesses. I have sold e-commerce. I've actually had a booth at a flea market. True story. And I've invested over $50,000 into my education. So in masterminds, coaching, pretty much anything that could take my mind or my marketing skills to the next level, I've done to take, and I'm planning on spending another or investing another 50, 100, 200, 500K, doesn't matter. I'm on the ultimate growth path to take myself to the ultimate levels, right? So I have been able to create a business that is highly created leverage for myself, where I've woken up to $3,000 sales. I've brought in, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in commissions in a week, all completely on autopilot without me. I remember laying in bed in Las Vegas and had just had a completely crazy night of wildness and waking up to like $4,000. So just rolling over, you can imagine kind of a little bit in a fog, waking up, rolling over, looking at your phone, and seeing that you've somehow made over $4,000. All we had nothing to do with me. Well, it had. I mean, I set up the marketing. I put myself out there, and I attracted the right people to me, and got them to come to me and watch different sales videos and get started. And so I've been full-time for 2.5 years. So true or false, every day there are millions of people on the internet looking for a simple solution to their problems. Who will spend money to solve them fast? True or false, every day there are more people using the internet to make a full-time income than ever before, because they want to be able to live where they want to live and work whenever they want to work. They don't want to be told how much they're worth by a boss. True or false, you could leverage the internet to create more freedom and time to do what you love, that if you don't currently have an online business, you can easily set one up for a fraction of the cost of a traditional business. True or false, the reason somebody should proofread these. The reason you haven't used the internet to make a fortune yet is that you don't exactly know where to start or how to put the solution together the right way. True or false, you'd love to steal the secret leverage freedom formula that you probably heard others talking about so you can use it for yourself. So before we get started, I'm giving up my time today to be here with you and show you how I did something out of the ordinary. You're also giving up your time to be here. Let's make sure you don't waste each other's time and not be here 100%. So please turn off your phones, close your browsers, give me a solid hour, and that's all I ask If you do that, I can promise you that what you're about to see could be something that could change your life forever. But that's up to you. I promise I'm going to bring the heat today, but none of that matters if you're not paying attention and taking it all in. Can you give us an hour? So why make money on the internet? Sell anything 24/7, global audience, automation and leverage, scalability, internet gives you leverage, time versus money. One of my mentors said this. He's like, if you don't have a system, if you don't have something that's automatically selling you 24/7, you are always limited, right? Even if you're making really big money as a consultant, as a coach, as somebody that runs a really high top-tier business, you can only sell your time for so much money, right? If you're not leveraged. So think about it this way: if you're making $1,000 an hour, and you just bust your ass to get as many. Say you're a coach. This is the easiest example, right? You're a coach, and you're doing one-on-one coaching with people, and you charge $1,000 an hour, which I do, and you wanted to have you have these coaching clients, and you're like, okay, I can stuff as many as I possibly can into a day. I could do maybe 5, and then. This is the thing. I have I want to work 6 days a week, so 5 times 6. So you're limited to $30,000 a week. You can barely make. You can't. There's not much more time in that day, and that sounds like great money. It is, but when it's taking up every cent of your time, wouldn't you much rather learn how I made $3,000 without spending any time? Wouldn't that be much cooler of a situation where you could just have leveraged income coming in without you having to necessarily do anything? Now, I don't mean push a button and cash falling from the sky. There is work that goes involved setting up the processes and setting up the content out there to attract the people to you, and we'll go into all that later. So, different ways to make money online. You can create your own product. You can do affiliate marketing, you can do physical products, you can do direct sale, you can do high ticket sales, you can do hybrids where you kind of have a combination of everything. Video marketing, so 3 things you want to focus on in 2006. Video marketing, blogging, Facebook PPC, combination of all 3. So why am I here today? There are so many distractions out there that can pull people away from the basics of how to create a business with the internet. I wanted to provide some clarity of how I keep it simple, and it works for me. Making money is simple as providing value to a target audience, and today I'm going to show you how to create the value. A few years ago, as you're about to hear, we would have killed to have this formula that we have now. So I'd like to save you some trouble and make what we do for a living really, really clear. Life isn't just about climbing a mountain. It's about reaching back and helping others people climb too. If you don't, you end up at the top of the mountain by yourself, and that's pretty shitty, isn't it? Does that make sense to everybody? Today will benefit you if you are an offline business owner, if you're an online business owner, if you're brand new to working online, if you are an online veteran just looking to add some tools to the toolbox, Anything as long as you fit into the following two categories. You're passionate about a topic, you're an expert at something. Let's get something straight. Facebook ads, email marketing, sales funnels, complicated copywriting. None of this makes a difference if you don't have something to sell that adds value to somebody's life. And if you don't have that part, the other stuff is actually a lot easier. Just making sure. So today is a waste of time for you if you're lazy. You want to win the lottery of online businesses, meaning you just were looking to just invest money and have just cash fly into your pocket without you having to do anything. This isn't something like that. If you ever hear of something online that says, hey, just join, invest this amount of money, and your money will increase without you having to do anything, well, that's probably a Ponzi scheme and is not going to last. You are perfectly okay with living your entire life jumping from the next big thing to the next big thing, and you don't want to build something real. You are someone who believes that creating wealth is easy. It gets easy as you go, but you have to put some work into getting it started. If you are any of those, if that's you, you can just take a hike now. So one more thing. At the end of the call, I'll be opening up an opportunity, and I don't like any surprises, so I'm going to tell you now and letting you know that there are only 100 spots for what I'm offering today. That said, the next hour leading up to that offer is designed to change the way you think and give you an inside video into how my life has drastically improved by implementing the Leverage Freedom Formula. Everyone cool and ready to go? Awesome. What we're covering, how to generate a massive income using the internet, how to turn your telephone into cash-making machine, discover how to leverage the power of a blog to create salespeople all over the internet selling your product. And let me say this, when I say product or service or whatever, feel free to interject, recruit people for your team. So if you can imagine having salespeople out there combing the internet, if you're in network marketing, imagine that you have people that are out there recruiting for you. They're basically out there hustling their ass off while you're sleeping, while you're getting a manicure, while you're taking a shower, while you're spending time with your family, while you're doing whatever. They're working 24/7 out there recruiting for your company, or for you to recruit for your company, selling your products, selling your service, or whatever you offer, right? How to get more engaged with your business and turn up the gas. Want to 10x of your income by putting in some sweat? Bonus, how to capture and follow up with your prospects and give them value till they buy your product or service or join your business. My name is Chad Oxted, and I'm just some average guy from south of Detroit. Kind of like the Journey song, but I'm a dude. 10 years ago, I was living with my mother, calling thousands of leads for a network marketing company. I had no idea what selling in the internet even was. I wish I knew what I'm about to tell you, or what I'm about to share with you when I first started. This would have made my life 1,000 times easier. It was early 2013, and I'm in a direct sales company, doing direct sales for a company, knocking doors. I was in my second week, and I had my first $2,300 week. And I'm listening to a guy that was making $80,000 a month. even though he had no leverage, I had no leverage. I was prospecting and closing, and I had to do the paperwork too. Sucked. Ugh. At, at that time, I was looking for a business opportunity for the last 3 years, and I had no clue what I was doing, and I was dabbling in a few, but never made any money. I had this problem. I wanted autopilot sales and commissions, but these companies that I was joining, they didn't have a system. Then I had a breakthrough listening to this guy. He wasn't happy. He wasn't free. He had to drive from Tampa to Orlando every day. So this guy's making $80,000 a month. I'm sitting there. I'm going, do I want to be where he is? And I'm like, because if I work my ass off, I go another 5 years of beating my knuckles to the pulp and getting basically having to be out there selling in hurricane type weather and basically, sucking up to corporate bosses and doing my paperwork perfect and all that stuff. The best I could ever be is where this guy was. And this guy had to drive 2 hours to work and then the 2 hours home every day. The only time he got a vacation was when he got to go visit our other sales offices. So it really came down to, I had a decision to make. I had a decision that I could either keep going with this company, or I could just make a decision to really commit to something, right? To really commit to my business and really more to my craft, because I knew I had to learn some skills to really be able to change my life with this type of marketing, because it was completely different than I've ever done. And so I made this decision and I quit my job. And so when I came down there, they put me into a house that they owned, and they were paying for that, and then they were paying for my rental car, and immediately they kicked me out. They put me out on the streets. They took away my rental car, and so like I said, I had a $2,300 a week, but I'd already pulled out a good amount of that to live. And then, so I basically had a few $100s left, and I wasn't getting paid that $2,300 for the next 2 weeks or something. And so I basically had about $400 to my name. And I took $200 and I got a hotel. I took $150 and I jumped into my business, and I just did whatever it took. I lived in a hotel for the next 2 weeks until they paid me to get enough money to get a plane ticket to go home. So I committed to my business, and over the next 6 months, I was able to buy my freedom. I had my first $4,150 day. I basically turned that $4,100 day into a story that's now made me multiple 6 figures. I've been able to not have to have a job for 2.5 years. I've been able to travel around to all kinds of different personal development events. I've been able to be mentored by people that have made like $200 million. I've really taken myself to another level so that I can mentor my team and help them have the skill set and learn the things that they need to know to take their lives to another level. So 6 months after my business started, it started taking off. So after I got in, even after I quit my job, 6 months in, still this was not like game over, right? I got in and I just took massive action. I started making some more money, and then all of a sudden my autoresponder gets shut down, and so that goes all my automation out the window. Right after losing my autoresponder, a little bit later, all my Facebook ads started getting declined, and then my Facebook account was shut down. So now I've had like 6 Facebook accounts, and And now I have to go to the library to set up a new account, and I have other people run my Facebook accounts for me. But I was determined. I saw the potential I was getting. I knew I could do this, and my freedom was worth it. I kept at it, and I read this interesting article. The average millionaire, it takes 10 businesses before they hit their first million. The richest man in Michigan has launched 101 businesses. His 101st business is the one that made him $1 billion. So remember saying, how can I set this up where it's I remember saying, how can I set this up where it's foolproof? Then I asked, why did my accounts get shut down? So it doesn't happen again. I was straight up, it really came down to I was straight up selling. Platforms like Facebook, my autoresponder, Google, YouTube, Bing, all have something in common. They look out for their customers. They want to add value to their lives, not just sell. It all starts here. So this is the process that I go through to basically get everything started. And you're going to want to do this exact same process for your business, and maybe you can whip out a pen and piece of paper and start taking notes at this point in time. How many of you already have an audience? Who do you know your target audience? Do you know exactly who you're servicing? I just want to make sure I'm not getting a bunch of messages saying that, hey, this is all jacked up. Okay, so how many of you need the system to find them? Or more than one of them. Maybe you want to go after 2 different markets. I recommend to really get in on one first, and then you can kind of expand. So there's some comment boxes right below. If you want to go ahead, type 1 and 2 in the box, and I can check that out. And Gary, if you're watching this, maybe you could let me know if anybody has any questions. So you only have to do this audience research once. I use this in every industry, every niche that I've ever worked in, and I've created something that will be huge. The process I go through, right? Finding a big common problem. How do I find their biggest problem? I have a research process that helps me knock it out fast. I use this in every industry and niche that I work in. Make sure I created something that will be huge. So create a solution or find a solution for this audience. I have a process to learn the solution to an industry problem and then create the solution fast. Want to see how I create the solution in about 3 to 5 days? I use this in every industry. So think of it this way. Let's kind of break this down. If you imagine the exact person, so I'm going to talk to 2 people right now. So first I'm going to talk to people, if you already have a business, you already kind of have an idea of what your audience is. Most likely you're being too broad, right? And this is just saying because most everybody says they think this way. So if you have a health company, say you have a health company, and you're like, and I ask you, who is your ideal customer for your health company? Most people will say, everybody. Everybody wants to buy my stuff. Everybody wants to buy my products, my services, my whatever. Because they're so in love with it themselves, and because they get value from it, they think everybody should get value from it. And the truth is that's not the case. You need to find the people that are hungry, right? Les Brown says, you gotta be hungry. Well, in this case, you gotta find people that are hungry, right, for what you're selling. So if you already have a company, you need to find the people the audience that's the hungriest, that has the biggest problem. So here's an example. Say there's a product that helps you lose weight, helps you help with blood pressure, helps with like this or that, right? Like other health stuff. Okay, here's the broad audience. Okay, I want to lose 10 pounds, but my blood pressure is okay. If it came down, that'd be awesome. Here's your target market, the person that's hungry for what you want, is I am so obese, I need to find something because my significant other is going to leave me. I'm going to lose my kids if I don't lose, 50 pounds, right? And my blood pressure is through the freaking roof. I could probably have a freaking heart attack, especially if she leaves. I don't know how I'm going to take it. I might just keel over, right? And so there's a bigger difference in your target market, right? There's the broad market that's just like, I'll buy this, I'll check it out. And trust me, you'll sell to that. But what you really want to do is find the people that are hungry, right? The people that, so a target market for me is people that just, their life is insufferable. They can't handle it. Their boss they hate their boss. They can't stand going to their job. They're just ready for a change. They need to make a change. They need the income. They couldn't imagine going another day at their job. They need a change because if they don't make this extra money, they are going to not be able to take care of their kids. They could be homeless in the next couple of months. They could be stuck living with their parents. They could have to live on a couch. Whatever, right? That is my target market. Instead of somebody, if I can make an extra $500, $1,000, that would be cool. Yeah, no, I want the hungry people, right? Cool. So this is actually a mind map that you're gonna have when you download the PDF with us. This is cool. So you get this yourself. So there's different ways that you can do things, right? Bringing people in. So emails, sending out emails, and then they see the video. So if you can imagine, you ever seen a sales video or even an ad, right? Say you come in through a Facebook ad, and it had a headline, you read it, you click the link, you come to the page, you see a video of my gorgeous face, you decide to put their email in, then you come to this webinar, and then we're going to give you a ton of value, plus you're going to get emails that are going to follow up with them. So so the headline, the email put in, and then so it's the value, and then I'm going to make an offer that you cannot refuse when you get to the end of this. It's going to be super sexy. And then so there's different options for ways that you can give people value. You could do continuity, which is like residual stuff, so like a monthly subscription type product. Then there's high ticket, like masterminds, coaching that's really high end, and then maybe other affiliate offers where you could sell them other stuff that they would benefit them for their things. So think of how this could fit in with what you're doing right now. So I cracked the code. The more I learn about how to leverage the internet, the better our business did. So I dig in deep with every free moment I have to learn more about how to generate targeted traffic, building a list, converting sales, using direct response marketing. The more I realize it's about giving value to a super, super targeted niche. Most people that are making money online are trying to sell to everybody. The really successful marketers find the hungriest audience for their product and service. At this point, something clicked for me. They zero in on what they really want most and what their biggest pains are, and you give them help in that area. It's called giving value. Give so much value that the audience becomes dull to your offers and feels guilty that they have not bought your product or service. Then you offer your product and service, or for them to join your business, right? Which gives them even more value, because obviously we want to, whatever we're selling, we want to give them so much value on the front end, and then have the product or service that you're selling give even more value, right? They will feel a sense of loyalty and will keep your product, service going in a business. Even though maybe they're not taking action or even having success. I'll be straight. A lot of people, they get into businesses and they don't take action. They don't do what they need to do. They don't follow systems. They don't do certain stuff. They don't follow directions. They don't take massive action. And until they can realize to that point, they're not going to have the success that they really want. Sometimes people just need to stick around long enough to have that breakthrough that is really just about doing way more. So what can I give you for value? What is something you can create that your audience will want that is free or close to free, which its intrinsic value will be so high they would pay hundreds of dollars, or maybe even thousands of dollars. Free content. So what are some free content that you can use to attract a target market? Blog posts. One blog post could be ultra valuable, right? Videos giving tips that will help them with some of their problems. Facebook posts, Snapchats, motivational pictures, ebooks, cheat sheets. Okay, so here we go. So value you can give in exchange for contact information. And we're going to talk a little bit later on why we're gathering information. But think of some things that you can give away for an email and name, ideally, because you would like to have their name too. Ebooks, cheat sheets, video series, mind maps, PDFs, webinars, coupons, free appetizers. I threw that in. That's interesting. So think if you're a restaurant, right? You throw in some free appetizers. They come in, they buy some steaks, and they get, maybe they get drinks. Drinks have the highest margins in a restaurant. So free systems. Some people, they'll actually give a full-on training system for people to get in, and they'll learn some stuff, and they can go out and promote it. And then basically, if they don't, if they basically don't upgrade, they'll lose out on money, which are always interesting. Notes. Think of it this way: if you ever went to a seminar that you paid, thousands of dollars to be at, you could actually turn those notes that you took into a lead magnet, right? And so you could actually. So I just went to Tony Robbins. I have my notebook that I could take from the notebook and basically turn that into content, and then use it for a lead magnet. Instruction manuals. This is like how to use certain things. More of a technical thing, right? Why do you want to gather contact information? Autopilot, signups, sales. Imagine waking up anywhere from $7 sale all the way up to $3,000. Imagine that happening tens to hundreds of times a day. Right now you're asking, Chad, is that possible? Yes, it is. It's all about finding the right piece of value for the right target audience, and we find a traffic source that is free or very profitable. So the thing you need to figure out is your lifetime customer value. This is how much a customer is worth over time to you. Let me explain. If you have a customer and they buy something for, say, $7, but you have something for $100, $500, $1,000, and $3,500, and they have a choice if they want to buy some of your products or all of your products. Okay, well, so think of that analogy right there. Well, think if you make $1,000 sale and your total income is $1 million. So you make 1,000 sales and your total income so think of this a top scenario, right? And then you make 1,000 of those sales, those $7 sales, and your lifetime customer value is $1,000. Well, that would make your lifetime customer value $1,000. I know that might be a little confusing because we're using 1,000 multiple times. 1,000 sales of $1,000 is $1 million. So what is that saying? That's every time you bring in a $7 customer, you make $1,000 over the lifetime of that customer. Does that make? Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Comment below if you're confused, and hopefully somebody will let me know if they're having any confusion. I have a message coming in from somebody. Hey, Olga just messaged me. I love it. I'll hit her up in a little bit. But okay, so how much would you be willing to invest to acquire a customer? So if you make $1,000 every time that you make a $7 sale, and how much would you be willing to invest in advertising to acquire that customer? That's the question that you have to ask yourself, right? So as soon as you know how much your customer value is, you know how much you are willing to invest into acquiring a customer. As soon as you have your traffic, leads, and sales coming in cheaper than your lifetime customer value, then you can hit the gas and scale your marketing. Scaling is when you mash down the gas and start getting more and more sales. I started testing Facebook ads, and I was getting leads for around 50 cents to $1, and sales from $25 to $50. The best part, and this was a few years ago when I was doing a lot of Facebook ads, the best part was my lifetime customer value was about $350. I invested $2,000 in ad spend, and I made around $8,000. This is not counting residuals, just upfront sales. Most people fail in their business because they rely on outside forces to power their business forever. They spend a lot of time wondering where to get new customers and drive traffic, and they spend very little time taking care of the people that are already bought from them. When you use the leverage freedom formula, you acquire customers for pennies, make a huge profit, and create a lifestyle that rivals anyone on earth. Imagine being at the beach while commissions flood your bank account, all because you took the time to learn and set up the system. There are several free, I say free, and we'll talk about it in a second. So we say free advertising platforms, but it's really not free, right? Free really means it's using your time instead of using your money, right? So these are some free advertising platforms that you can use, and like I said, you're just exchanging your time for money, which you got to really look at how valuable is your time. So here you go: free YouTube for free, Facebook for free, Snapchat, Periscope, blogging, Instagram, Pinterest. These are all free platforms that you can use to generate leads and sales. So this is a beginning of a sales funnel. So just so you guys understand how this all works, so this is actually my exact capture page for people that want to launch a business. So I'm giving away a free mini course to help brand new people discover how to launch and crush any home-based business. So the philosophy behind this, right? Because I've came from the make money on online space for a long time, where I've said, okay, learn how I make $10,000 a month, and then I give them a video. Well, a lot of times what happens there is they won't give you their correct address. I find if you're giving them like a mini course, giving them something that has to be emailed to them, then they will give me the correct email address. Just some higher end stuff there for the people that are a little bit higher end watching this. So yeah, so this mini course, goes to my business opportunity funnel. So then it goes to this sales page or bridge page. This is a bridge page in my world, because the sales video we have for the company that I'm with is amazing. I don't need to do a full-on sales video for my business opportunity, because that's already taken care of. A lot of you guys have already seen this video. This video is a video that I have for people that get started, right, or they're looking to join or launch a business. And so the way this works is the mini course gets emailed to their to their inbox, and then they get redirected to this this video right here. Now this video right here, what its job is to get them to warm up to me a little bit more, show that I'm, some social proof of me making money online, showing how I've been able to do that, and people on my team having success. Then, I don't know what just happened. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. Okay. It like redirected me to that page. That was crazy. Okay, so then this is the business, the sales video that I use for the business that I'm in. This is, and it basically walks them through. It shows all kinds of social proof. It uses the emotional triggers. It does all kinds of things to get people to take action and join my business. Remember, so this is the process that I put people through to get them to take action. So I give them something super valuable, so they'll put their email in. Then I warm them up, showing them who I am, and showing them social proof of my business and what kind of successes I've had. And then I send them to a professionally done sales video that just knocks it out of the park. And then they make a decision to get in, and then my assistant actually reaches out to them, does a team profile with them, and then schedules a time for me to hook up with them, and then I do a mentoring session with them and help them launch in the best way possible. So, oh, that's cool. So this actually will link to that page. That's interesting. So this is a capture page that I have for my coaching business. Just making sure I'm not getting messages saying that you can't see this or anything. Okay, so free mini course helps 10x revenue, increases automation, and freedom in your business. Normally sells for $297. Yes, this is real. Pay close attention on the next page. And so this is the same idea, but different audience, right? This is for consulting, for coaching, whatever. So if you're looking to basically you don't want to join a business, you just hire me for $1,000 an hour, and you want me to sit down and help you take your business to the next level, then you would come through this funnel. Next you get redirected to this page. This page builds a little bit more rapport with them, and same thing. Email the mini course gets emailed over to their inbox. They get redirected to this video, builds relationship with them, builds some rapport, shows them kind of some things that I've been able to do, and then it actually sends them to apply for my coaching. So then I send them to this application. Oh man, delicious water. Okay, so And this will actually redirect to that. That's interesting. So next page, so this asks some questions, and what this does is it gets me to get some ideas of what they're looking for in their business, how I can help them, how can I help them take their stuff to the next level, and be able to really get a plan, kind of like what we're going through right here. I would walk them through everything, but it would be kind of like a two-way street where they would go, okay, well, my target market is this. What do you think I should give them for my lead magnet? What do you think I should do? And basically I walk them through the whole process of setting up this whole system, giving them some ridiculously good ideas and all that good stuff. So moving on. So this is a sales video or a capture page that I've done for outside of the niche altogether. This is actually doing lead generation for a solar company. I have a company, that does lead generation for like real high-end companies, so solar, lawyers, dentists, chiropractors, like that kind of stuff, right? And so what we'll do is we do all kinds of marketing, and we generate the leads, and then we sell them to the people, solar company, the dentist, the whatever. And so this is just an example of a capture page for that industry. So this is just something that I found online for weight loss. So this is a weight loss one, the top 5 tips weight loss for weight loss. 18 tips are too many. Check out this new high-quality video course with the 5 most important ones. Sign up for the free updates. So you basically put your email in, and then you get emailed over the video course, and he's probably selling something. I don't know what he's selling, but he's basically building a list, and then he can market anything to it, right, in the weight loss niche. So, but Chad, how do I make a capture page? How do I drive traffic? Even if I bought a capture page builder, I have no clue what to say. What about branding? How do I get my brand out there and become an authority in my industry? Chad, I don't have anything to sell at all, and what can I sell? I have something to sell, but I'm not sure if I can make money like this. What should I do? Even if I could figure this all out, I need a mentor to help dodge all the challenges that will come up. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you have all these questions. What if you had a high-converting capture page and funnel builder that was super easy to use? What if there was a super easy training to go with that funnel builder? What if that funnel builder comes with a super high-converting blog system? What if this blog system came set up and ready to rock, and you can push and click customize it to you? What if you wanted to resell this exact same system and make super high-end commissions? What if you can earn fast building residuals, build a team, and create leverage income and top tier one-time sales, allowing you to make $3,000 one-time sales? And you could do that over and over and over and over again. Even if I could figure this all out, I need a mentor to help dodge all the challenges that will come up. How much would you pay? Well, a viral blogging platform, high-capacity hosting, costs about $197 a month. Okay, viral blogging platform security. This is the thing people don't realize when they're making their website is every website on the internet will get hacked at some point in time, and there'll be thousands of more people trying to hack your site as soon as you start getting any sort of traffic. So you have to pay about $97 per month for security for a company to basically watch your hosting and make sure that they don't hack into your site, put porn things on your website, and all kinds of nasty crap. full design and sales optimization of your blog platform. So this is the thing. You could probably get somebody to design your blog for $500, $600, maybe $1,000. But the thing is most people that know about designing and graphic design and all that stuff, they have no freaking clue about sales, selling, sales psychology, internet marketing, how to generate leads on the internet, or any of that stuff. So to get somebody that knows, marketing, knows sales psychology, knows how to do the graphic design, knows how to do HTML, knows how to do all that stuff, I would say minimum of $3,000 to set something like that up. So team support, having a team, right? People don't realize how challenging it is to make it online and be able to really make a big amount of money on the internet, right? And so I would say to plug into like a mastermind group or something like this, and to be able to have live events where you can meet up with real people, I think I actually undervalued that. I think that's way more valuable than $297 a month, right? I think to really have that team support and really feel like you belong to something is ultra valuable. I don't even know a lot, right? And so resale rights to an online franchise, value $909. So I'll give you guys a story, actually. In 2011, before I quit my job, I was actually looking to launch a internet system. I was in a couple, like dabbling around in a couple business opportunities, and I was like, I know I knew I needed a system back then, and none of these companies had a freaking system. So I was like, I need to buy a system, or I need to get a system. I need to get somebody to make me a system for my business. And so I started combing the internet, and I found a guy that's like, yeah, I could totally do that. He's like, all you need is it'll be about $10,000. I'm like, $10,000? Are you freaking kidding me? He's like, yeah, $10,000. He's like, yeah, this is the one that we have for our system, and it's freaking killing it, and this and that, and it's making this much money. We could do everything for you, and $10,000. And so the funny thing was that I think he wanted us to have somebody else do the videos too, so we had to go to an outsourcer and get that done too, and it was just ridiculous. So mentoring for me, I charge minimum $797 per hour, minimum for 1 hour coaching sessions. Now, when you take me up on this deal, you're going to get a minimum of 1 session. That's minimum, right? That means if you don't take action, if you don't really just go out there and really take this seriously and really go after it, the minimum you're going to do is you're going to get 1 session with me, one-on-one, and we're going to spend an hour to an hour and a half together to really, pound out where you want to go, how I can help you, and how what we can do to really move forward. And so you could definitely, and you could definitely be getting way more if you're one of my action takers, one of my leaders. So, yeah. So moving on. So you can pay, $1,485 a month, and you can pay $12,000, about $13,000. We'll call it $13,000. We're all adults, right? One-time payment, or you can just join today for only $97. Now let's see what you get for that. Do you want to set up a system, or do you just want to make money, right? And so a lot of people out there, they just want to make money. They want to have freedom. They want to be able to do this stuff. They want to have all this done for them, and they would just want to get in, right? And so you can figure out the best capture page software is. You can figure out how to make your own blog. Hope you know HTML. Learn hypnotic copywriting to create converting capture pages, sales pages, and all that good stuff. not have a mentor there to help you when you stumble. We all do, right? You can learn to create compelling sales videos that get people to take action and buy whatever you're selling. So or you can just do this. You can just get in below. You can get our Kalatu blogging system. Now this is what you'll get, and so there's a button around here somewhere that'll link you to this. So downside, you can click on that. That should open up into a new tab, and you should see this, or you might even see a video, and so you can do that. Just open that up and maybe like put down the volume or something, and let that kind of play out. But because you want to get in if you're going to get in, right? And so you're going to get the Kalatu blogging, and I think I break this down. Why did it? Oh, because it keeps on kicking. It always links to the pages. So you're going to get the Kalatu blogging system, immediate access to a plug-and-play blogging system. Setup easy is so easy that like I can do it. I'm like the most I didn't do any of this. I have people that do it, or I use something like this that's just so easy to use, right? So that you can just start driving traffic, generating leads as soon as you place your order below. Included in it is the Kalatu Premium. You get premium themes, plugins, 7 minutes. So you get these trainings on how to get the fast traffic with your blog, and you can get up to 10 blogs. So if you have different niches that you want to work in, you can make a weight loss blog, and then you can make a fitness blog, and you can make a marketing blog, and you can make a attraction marketing, and then you can make a what's it called, like a cat blog. It doesn't matter. You can have up to 10 different blogs, all different themes, all different whatever, all separate. If you can imagine how crazy that would be to pay to get 10 blogs set up, it's just ridiculous. And so you're going to get live premium training plus Q&A to help you get things set up, help you have success with your new blog. So then you're going to get the affiliate program and tools. You're going to be able to help. It's going to help you break out of your like job, be able to help you make more money, so you can create freedom in your life. You can spend more time with your family. You can do all kinds of stuff, right? This business has allowed me the ultimate freedom in my life, and it's amazing. You're going to get the the sales video that I showed you. High converting. If you send a certain amount of people to that, a certain amount of people are going to spit out into cash on the other side. It's just been doing ridiculous, amazing stuff for me lately. This is the key. Without it, you have no chance at success. And here's the facts. Our marketing funnel works really well, and they do it over and over and over again. So it's scalable. As soon as you figure out those numbers, you could just pump in the traffic, and on the other side, it's very, very trackable, and it's very, very consistent, right? So you're going to get some of the best marketing training in the world from some of the best marketers that have made millions and millions of dollars, including Dave Wood himself, which is just a genius in marketing and sales. Do you want a sales system to sell for you 24/7? Do you want a better way to sell your product or service? Do you want a better way to make more money and have more freedom? So click the giant button below. So while people are making a decision to get in, let me tell you a story. Imagine sitting in a sales office, knuckles bloody, listening to a guy making $80,000 per month. I was doing well, I was grinding day in and day out. Imagine waking up at 8 a.m., going to a sales office, and getting out into the field at around noon. Then selling door to door for 9 hours straight, 6 days a week. Then when Monday comes around, you have to do it all over again. This is like you in your business or you at your job. Think about it. If you don't have a system to prospect, to sell, and upsell for you, there isn't much difference between you and a door-to-door salesperson. Now, if you're still doing a job, ask yourself, is your boss happy? Aren't you sick of not being home with your family? Sick of not making enough money to give them what they truly deserve? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring on some guests. I'm super pumped up because these are people that I'm just so excited to work with that have taken action in their life and in their business, and I want to bring them on. I want to show you they're like some of the top leaders in my business, and let me pop out here and oh, there's like a bunch of people on there. Let me stop sharing real quick. Stop sharing. So why don't we do this? Bridget, why don't you start it off? Tell me why you got started in your Empower Network business. What's your start off there? Why did you get started? Or tell them what your situation is. What was your situation and why you got started? Let's go there.
My situation is I'm a single disabled mom. My little boy also has disabilities. He has autism. I wanted a better life for Elijah. I wanted a better life for myself. I wanted to make memories with him because due to my personal health right now, I don't know what even a year is going to be like. And I happened to find the business through Facebook through you.
That's awesome. So you found it through me, and so you got started, and let them know how the community's been. Like, what have you found with the people that when you joined?
I love the community. The people are incredible. I got help from day one. I had you coming in to help me. I had Tamara coming in, another member of our team. I felt like for the first time I was included in something and that I mattered. I'm looking forward to meeting people in our Nashville event that's coming up. And I'm looking forward to just really, really meeting people and really making connections.
That's awesome. Yeah, and that's awesome. Yeah, we have these live events where thousands and thousands of people get together. Most internet companies, they will basically, it's so far away. You're so disattached from the real people, right? There's no like aspect of getting to know somebody. You're basically on your own, right? You have videos and you have this and that, but you're never like this even, right? Where you're like on it together with somebody, and you're definitely not like actually meeting people in person. And so, so that's a little bit different in this. So let me bring on the next guy here. And so Daniel, well, let me give him a thing real quick. So he is a successful business and life coach. The guy is a rock star. I talked to him a little bit the other day, and we're very like similar on our vision, and I'm just so pumped to bring him on. And I love the fact that we're able to attract successful people here, and they can see the vision more than just making money. It's really about giving back and the bigger picture of things. And so, Daniel, why don't you jump out here? Tell me like where you're from. Well, they'll hear where you're from like right off the bat. They might think you're like, you know, somewhere else, but I won't even say it. But they'll guess when you get out. And so you tell where you were and or where you are, and because you just got started, and why you got started, and what you're pumped up about so far.
Cheers, man. Thanks. Okay, so for those who don't know, I am actually from Australia, which is an awesome place right now, and I actually got started in Empower Network because As Chad was saying, I do a life coaching, I do business coaching, but I understand that leverage is key to any business. And right now, Empower Network has exactly what I need to help my clients, build their businesses and change their lives. So for me personally, this is a tool that I can not only use to, benefit myself and my financial future, but it's going to help benefit those who are around me as well. And to me, that's more important than the actual success I'm going to get from it. Yeah, dude.
Awesome, dude. So let me ask you, I asked Bridget this. What have you seen from the community? I know you've only been in like a couple days, but what have you seen just so far with the community, and like just even like just in the chat group, and like the energy and like the cooperation and like the level of what's going on?
Okay, well, straight out, the team environment, it is best to none. Outside of here, I'm also involved in one of those network marketing companies too. And while I've been involved in that, I haven't had the same amount of support, the same amount of momentum, the same amount of excitement that I've had while working with these guys. And that's one of the biggest critical moments that I've found, and what I like most about working with like the team. It's not Empower Network, as a company, but it's the people that are involved that really make it what it is. And there's top-notch training, and the people, like I said, Chad, you do an amazing job, bro. You motivate, you inspire, and that's exactly what all the leaders are like in this industry or in this company. It's brilliant.
Awesome, dude. So why don't we spit your vision for us? Tell me what you told me the other day. What you want to be like, really, just with what your bigger picture is, and what kind of freedom you want to be able to give people, and some of the causes that we're going to be working together with.
Okay, absolutely. So, like, my biggest vision. Okay, so I want to make a minimum in this company of $30,000 a month. So for me, and that's going to free up a lot more time for myself, so I can travel the world and actually spread more of a change. So for me, the biggest change I want to make is that I want to work with underprivileged children, make sure that they themselves, get brought up in a better environment, that have the entrepreneurial skills to go to that next step in their life. Because there are a lot of underprivileged children out there who do not get what they need in life to really go to that next level, and they get lost in the system. So a long-term goal for me is to ensure that happens. That a friend of mine studies his own charity, and that's going global, and I want to make sure that I'm there with him to help push that. And with that money as well, it's just the freedom that it offers. It's the legacy that I get to leave behind, and and at the same time, while I'm building that brand and that business, I'm also helping everyone else do the same thing. And that there alone, helping someone else become successful is powerful within itself.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, no, I appreciate you so much, and the impoverished kids. Like, my thing is like, I believe that kids are impoverished mindset-wise, in the sense of what they're getting from school. It's like a parallel. Is actually an interesting analogy. So, in America, if you go through like the regular lunches, right, the lunch system, and get the food is crap. It has no nutrients in it, and I believe that the education you're getting is like crap too. Like, there's no nutrients in it. There's no anything that's going to actually help you be successful in the real world. And so one of my visions is to start schools up that'll actually give people the right mindset so they can be successful in real life, right? How to like emotional acuity, right? And being able to learn how to deal with people, how to communicate, how to deal with money. Like, one of the things I never learned how to deal with, like, handle money. I had no clue. Like, all this stuff, like, I know, like, checkbook. I remember in like 9th or 10th grade, they had us balance a checkbook in my economics class. Well, that was freaking out of date. Even then, I think Like when I mean that was a long time ago. I'm getting old, but yeah. So it was out of date then. Let alone like now. I can only imagine if they're still teaching people how to balance checkbooks. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, so off on a tangent. So I'm going to bring on some other people. I'm going to also see if there's any questions.
And just a further one on that, I work on the advocating line, and a lot of help can be diverted to that area, which is some of the foundational work that I want to work on.
Awesome. Yeah, so I know your vision is to be able to help other people that are in your situation, right? To be able to help disabled folks.
Yep.
Jared, throw a light on, man. So yeah, there we go. Guys like lives in the dark. All right, unmute yourself, man. I want to bring you on. So let me bring him out real quick. So or let me give him like a warm up. So Jaredus is a sick actor, right? He makes sweet like films, and he is an up and coming, going to be in Hollywood and stuff. And we started chatting, and he saw the vision here, and was like, I need to jump on this. And so, well, why don't you, Jaredus, why don't you explain why did you join Empower? And then we'll go from there. Or where were you, and why did you join Empower?
I thought it was a great opportunity to quit my job for one. It was an opportunity to focus on acting and writing more, so I could become more connected with other writers and stuff, and I can, better my chances in being in Hollywood.
There you go. So yeah, you actually quit your job, right?
Oh yeah, I ain't hesitated nothing. Yep.
So that's how convenient.
My last day was Wednesday. I only been in Empower like a week, maybe like a couple of days, not even a week. I've been in Empower a couple of days, and I just quit.
And so how's the team environment, man? What have you seen so far?
You mean like me? Like, what have I seen like success with me? Or?
Yeah, like just being in the chat, like listen, like just what the level of interaction, the level of help that you've seen people get, the amount of excitement in the team, and all that stuff.
I see success within all of us, to be honest. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Cool. Well, I appreciate you. Does anybody else have anything else to say? I got a couple other people working on coming up.
The dude that had, he knew.
Yeah, brand new. He's an Aussie.
On to the team, man.
Yeah, isn't that cool? It's so many people are joining on a regular basis that we don't even all know each other.
And the best part about this business is made for anyone. I mean, you can be a mother, you can be a highly successful coach, you can be a writer, you can be anyone, and you can succeed at this if you really want it. And if you're really willing to put the time and the effort into it, you can succeed. Doesn't matter who you are.
So yeah, so this is the opportunity you guys have. You can actually click the link right below. Let me see what it does if it goes to a video or if it goes to a sign-up page. It goes to the video, so you're gonna want to go over there and open up that video. Then you have to wait 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and then you can go ahead and get started. You can actually get an idea of what we're doing. and I know Tracy Walker starts it off in that beautiful backdrop of Miami that we were just down in. It was one of the most. I was at that event. Actually, you'll see me as you're setting it up. So this is the process. You'll go ahead and get started for $97. There might actually be a discount if you go over there now, right? If you take action and go over, you might actually be able to get in for a discounted time for only, well, you'll have to see. So click the button below, and you can see what if there's possibly a discount that you can get in for, even less than $97. So I just kind of want to throw that out there. And but yeah, so this is really this. Let me tell you another story. So I remember the day when I made the decision to really commit to my business, and it wasn't necessarily the day that when I first got in. You know, I was like mindset committed, but like heart really got depth in. I remember a day somebody in my team came to me and said, "Hey, I'm going to get all the products here. And I want you to, if you, do you have all the products?" And I didn't have all the products at the time. And the next day, what's up, Rebecca?
What's up?
All right, awesome.
Finally.
Hey, we'll get back to that story in a second. So Rebecca, we were asking, so tell me where your life was before you decided to get started here. Tell me how, why you got started, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, hold on. I'm moving into a different room because you're like cutting in and out here. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Can you hear me? You there?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. I had to move. I was not in such a great place. I'm having trouble, paying my rent and paying daily bills. And my husband works really hard. A disabled stay-at-home mom, and I want more freedom. I want to be able to hang out with my family. I want my husband to be home and be able to hang out with me too, and not have to work so hard. So this is like the best thing ever for me and for my family.
Awesome.
So and as Bridget said, also just the team, also in general, having like all you guys and the support that you guys help us all out with as well.
Awesome. Yeah. So, what is your favorite part of being a part of this community and being in?
My favorite part is definitely the family feeling of community and knowing that I have help in case I do get stuck with something, to be able to just, go right onto Facebook Messenger and get in touch with my team and run ideas by them and stuff like that. But then also just how easy it is out of the box just to get started as well. I'm not the best computer technical savvy person here, and I've had a little bit of trouble here and there, but like I said, with my team's help and everything, it's moving along a little slower than I would have liked to at the beginning, but there's definitely the help there that you need, and it's paced at how you want to pace it as well. So
Hello.
Awesome, very cool. So yeah. Bridget, same question. What is your favorite part of being a part of this? What's your favorite part of being a part of Empower?
My favorite part is being able to help others. It's something that I've always loved to do. That's why I got into advocating with my own conditions as well as other people. I love helping other people, and I love the thought that things that I'm doing now, being helped by my own upline, is going to help me to be able to help others. And that means a lot to me.
Awesome. Daniel, I know you're pretty much brand new, but what has been your favorite part of it so far?
Okay, the favorite part so far. Well, I guess the best part about the business is of course the support that everyone offers. That's really the best thing I found so far. Constantly every day on Facebook, I'm getting a notification after a notification, and it's actually a really easy system. That's the best thing I've noticed. Actually, it's a very easy system to use and to follow. I've gone through the back office. The back office is easy to use. The iPass system is exceptionally easy to use. It's all there. Like, there's not much more I can say. Like, I can't praise this company enough. And I've only been involved 4 days. So
Yeah.
it's definitely something that I can use, like I said earlier, to leverage with my other business. So it's something that I would highly recommend to anyone.
Go Yankees.
Awesome. Okay, awesome. Jaredis, what about you, man?
You asked me already.
No, yeah, but what is your favorite part of being a part of Empower?
The residual income part. I was recently, before Empower, I was in email process, and I ain't like the way that one worked. It was like you get one person to join. I said this in my video, in my the episodes I have. You get one person to join, you get paid, and that's it. So it's like you working constantly for one person to join, and that's it. Yeah, that's my favorite part of Empower.
Okay. So having residuals, being able to getting paid month in, month out for stuff you did a while ago. Yeah, no, that's one of the coolest things is when you could start having residual and leveraged income, where you can basically go away for a week, go away for 2 weeks, and still be able to make commissions. Like I said, I was in Las Vegas, and I came in really late, like 4 or 5 in the morning, and woke up at like somehow 10, 11 in the morning, and I'm like sitting there, or I roll over my bed, and I check my phone, and I made like $4,000. And income disclosure results are not typical, but it's, when you're out having like a blast on the strip, and like staying, you're basically in like a hotel room, and you may or may not know where you are when you wake up. You roll over, you just made $4,000. It's just an amazing situation. And so it's time for you guys. It's right now. You have a decision. You can either go one way or you can go the other. And so right now you have the opportunity. Click the link below. Watch the quick video. Then fill out the form. And so don't wait. Just have it going in the background while you're listening to the rest of us, and just get started now, because what I want you to do is you're going to go through your fast start. You go through your fast start, and then you're going to go ahead and watch the videos, and it's going to walk you through the exact way you can start making money now, right? You can start making money now, and you don't have to wait. You can actually just get in now, and you can start making money. And what that'll do is that you start going. You don't have to wait around for me. But what I'm gonna do is, as soon as you finish your fast start and you upload your sheet, for one, you're gonna get a $1,000 bonus for doing it in the first 24 hours for filling that sheet out. For two, I believe I have some other bonuses too for getting started quickly. Let me get back to the screen share. All kinds of stuff going on.
I see my face. I see me. See my face.
So yeah. So you have the viral blogging platform, high capacity. So this is all of this. So these are the fast action bonuses. This is for people that want to take action in the next hour. I have a confidence training that I did in front of 2,000 people on stage. This is worth $497. I have an overcoming fear meditation I did for a group of people. that paid upwards of $3,000 per person. Who values just this training alone is worth at least $1,000. If you guys have some sounds in your background, if you could mute your actually could everybody mute their things? That'd be awesome. So you've got access to the 8FM team group with multiple millionaires in this group. This is valued at least $19.97. Total value $34.91. You have 1 hour to get these bonuses. Basically, you just have to get in the next hour after this webinar, and I'll get you access to all this training. And a lot of people, they don't have the confidence that they don't have. Either you're the only reason you're not going to get in, you're not going to make the decision to join, is either you don't have confidence in yourself, or you just don't. I don't know. I just don't get it. It's really, you don't believe that you'll do the work. Excuse me. I need to give the water. So this training is going to actually help you get through that and get more confidence in yourself. The next one is your fear of success. What if you do have a bunch of success? What if you do make a ton of money? What if you make enough money to quit your job? Will your family want to hit you up for money? Will what if you start making 6 figures a year? Will you become this? Are you the same? I had a fear that I had to become a different person to be able to make a lot of money online. And the truth is yeah, you are going to become a different person. At the core, you're the same person, but you're going to become a better person. This was all improvement, in self-improvement. This is like personal development built into the community, into the system. And so you're going to automatically become a better person because of the training, being around successful people. And so you're going to have this access to this fear meditation that I did in front of this group, and it is so powerful. There was people that were in the room that went from making like $500 to $1,000 to now making multiple 5-figure months. So they just, I believe they just had $7,000 last week. So you're going to have access to the 8FM team group. One of my mentors is Lawrence Tam, and will actually be he'll be the head of our group, and so he actually has a group with a bunch of 7-figure earners in it that basically teach you all kinds of stuff on marketing. And so when you get in, you get all of these bonuses. So value all together. The blog, the affiliate fee, and the fast action bonuses are all $19.97. For $1,997. Price to get started right now, only $97. So click the button below and get started right now. And then what we'll do is my assistant will reach out to you, and he'll schedule a new member coaching with you and help you get started in the best way possible. Just checking my email here, seeing what's going on. See all the people that are joining. But all right, well, hey, that's the end of the webinar. Just go ahead, click the button below.
Click the button.
I appreciate you guys. Click the button. I appreciate you guys so much. Have an awesome day. There's still a bunch of people on here, so make that decision. Click the button. Watch the video. Go ahead and get started. Talk to you later.